Hey guys, it's Danielle, and today I am bringing you this soft, sexy, beautiful smoky eye done with the Naked 3 palette. So if you're interested in how to complete this look, please stay tuned. Alright guys, and today we are going to go ahead and start off with foundation, and I'm using Revlon Colorstay in Nude. The Revlon Colorstay is my absolute holy grail foundation. I use it every day and I love it. This one's actually a little light for me, so I'm going to be mixing it with my Truematch Lumi in N3 Natural Buff. I don't like the Lumi all by itself, but mixed with this, and it really does give that luminous glow. Sorry, I'm a crazy person. Next, we're mixing it in, or blending it into the skin with my RC Cosmetics flat top Kabuki brush. I hear it's very similar to the Sigma brush. I am way cheap for the Sigma brushes, but hopefully one day I'll get there. But this is absolutely wonderful for the time being. I am obsessed with the quality of these brushes and definitely the price. Following that up, we are going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me in Fair. I like for my products to do double time, so I'm using it as a concealer and a highlighter, or a pre-highlighter, to make my contouring easier later. So I'm putting it in all the places that I want just a little bit lighter. And next, I think an essential tool for concealing is using a damp beauty blender to kind of blend it all in. And you can see how it kind of shears it out but still leaves all of the product behind, and it's just the perfect tool for that. And then I like to see my brows all put together before I put on any actual eye makeup or contouring or anything like that. So I am filling in my brows with a color called Mink Brown. I'm sorry, I don't know the company, but it's basically a dark eyeshadow. And we are gonna see the difference between eyebrows and why they're so important. Okay, so following up with my favorite part, the thing that I think that if any girl can master, they can look beautiful and have awesome makeup, is contouring. And I am using Bahama Mama by the Balm. I also think it's very important to get a kind of gray toned bronzer to kind of mimic the shadow. The whole point of contouring is, I might even say contouring, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. The whole point of that is to create a shadow. And if you have an orange based bronzer, it doesn't create a shadow and it can kind of tend to look a little muddy. So using a grayish toned bronzer really brings out those shadows and helps you create the look that you're going for. And next I am using NYX in Desert Rose blush. This is incredibly pigmented. As you can see, I'm just kind of blotting it on because the first time I used it, I did a big swatch of it and I looked like a clown. And then I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I don't have a brush that I really love to use this with, so I just dot my finger in it and dot it on top of my brow, or top of my bone, my cheekbones, whatever those are called. And then we're going to start off the eyes with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I like Soft Ochre because it has a yellow tone, and I am a yellow tone skin tone. Painterly is if you have more of a pink toned skin tone. Okay, now we're going to jump into the actual Naked 3 palette. I'm first using Limit with a soft fluffy blending brush, and that is the lighter of the matte crease shades. And it's just going to lay the foundation. You're not actually going to see this color very much, but it's going to help with blending a lot later. So it's very important to get that packed on there and to get it very blended out because it's the base of everything else we're going to do. And I am following that up with Nooner, actually slightly below that, but still in the crease. And that is basically a darker shade of Limit. It's a little more rosy, a little more brown. It's just a little deeper. And this is also going to be a foundation for the rest of our, the rest of our eye makeup. And it's also very important to blend this out. It's very important to blend everything out. Can we just, forever blend forever and ever to the end of time. And now I am using the brush that actually came with the Naked 3 palette, and I am using that with the darkside. I'm using that with darkside, and I'm just putting it in the outer kind of 1/3-ish area of my eye to kind of set my eyes apart a little bit and make them a little larger. And we are using that to just kind of deepen up that outside area. I like to make sure that I have the same amount of product on each eye before I actually start blending. You don't have to, that's just a personal preference of my own. And we are going back with that same blending brush that we used before and just making sure that it's very seamless. Like I said, the name of the game is blend, blend, blend. The more time you spend blending, the better it's going to be. You can always go back and kind of deepen up the color like I am now. I had blended too much. I went into the actual color versus blending out the edges, and the color got a little light. So I just wanted to darken it back up, and then I'm going back in and blending once again. It's always better to layer on your colors than just start off with a big dark blob of color, because it's easier to add than to take off. And I'm going in with an Eco Tools pencil brush, and I'm using darkside. Nope, not darkside. I'm using blackheart, which is the black color with the kind of pinky red sparkles in it, and I'm putting that in my outer V. I'm actually making an outer V with that color and blending it out a little more. And next I'm going in with that same pencil brush wiped off in Nude, just to kind of create a base underneath my eye, and then I'm going to go in with darkside and blackheart and just kind of deepen it up a little bit and make sure that it's all connected to that outer V area. And finally, I am popping a little bit of dust right in the center of my lid just to kind of make them appear a little tiny bit larger. Dust is actually just like a pink sparkle dust, so it really just kind of brings the light to the center of the eye. All right, guys, I took a break and I went and applied my eyeliner and mascara. I used Maybelline Eyestudio Gel in Blackest Black and L'Oreal Voluminous Original, and Ulta Amped Up Lashes. I actually really enjoy all these Ulta products I got as free samples, which is also the lipstick. I got that in Perfect Nude with a sample pack, and I love it. All right, guys, now pop on those false lashes and you have this finished look. And you are ready to rock whatever you have going on, even if it's just laundry. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you liked it, please subscribe. I'd love to have you around. Bye.
I wonder if anybody's watching me through the windows. It's creepy. Is this how horror movies start?